But you know what? Sometimes the work life brings you back, and all you can do is work, 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 and you knock yourself down because you're trying to go up that ladder of success. So get that ladder of success on the right building. And so, whatever your work life balance needs to look like, you need to really assess that. The other thing I always think is funny is that people sometimes assume that's a 50-50 split. Brother, that ain't happening. That's not the way we do things in the world of running your own business.
Welcome to the Small Business Safari, where I help guide you to avoid those traps, pitfalls, and dangers that lurk when navigating the wild world of small business ownership. I'll share those gold nuggets of information and invite guests to help accelerate your ascent up that mountaintop of success. It's a jungle out there, and I want to help you traverse to the levels of owning your own business that can get you bogged down and distract you from achieving your own personal and professional goals. So strap in, adventure team, and let's take a ride through the safari and get you to the mountaintop.
Hey everybody, it's Chris again, and it's Friday. Hopefully you're having a great day whenever you're listening to this. But this week we had Joe Perrone on. Joe Perrone has a great backstory. Started sweeping floors in the automotive industry where they were doing painting of cars, a lot of body work, and he worked his way up. One of the things that happened to him was he got a trigger event by having somebody challenge his thinking and say, you can go make more if you go to another place. You can do more if you apply yourself by asking for more. You can do more by being the man. Sometimes we need that spark from somebody else, a mentor. Maybe it's a guy you just run into and you start to have a great conversation with, and the conversation leads towards, hey, did you start your own business? I sure did. What's it like? Man, it's a lot of flipping hard work in the beginning, but it's so rewarding for us. So he got that spark and he jumps in and buys out his owner and gets a partner, and they take off and they go up the ladder of success. And what Joe talked about, gold nugget coming, baby. We talked about he had his ladder on the wrong building of success. So he got that trigger event, starts running up the ladder of success, building his home, not his home repair, because that's me. He built his car business doing auto repair, and he did it. And he had another trigger event, everybody. That trigger event was he absolutely had a panic attack, looked like and felt like a heart attack in the middle of his shop in the middle of the day. He was running on caffeine and fumes, and he realized that he was going the wrong way. And that epiphany doesn't happen to many of us. And you need to take that to heart. Really do some soul searching. Do you have your ladder on the right building of success? He was working himself to the bone. He had everything that we talk about successful people look like: the big house, the second home, the nice cars, the beautiful wife, kid coming on the way. And boom, he has this epiphany because his body said, Joe, that's enough, brother. You're going the wrong way. And many of us don't get that opportunity to happen. And you don't want it to happen, man. I don't want it to happen to me. So he told us a lot about, he had that trigger event not only once, but twice in his life. And he was able to readjust and reassess and start to build his business to the point now where he only spends 6 hours a week on his business. He spends the rest of the week doing things he loves, like helping other people grow their businesses in the auto repair space, and maybe in some other spaces where he can tell you, let's get a nice life work balance that works for you. Now, I love that term, life work balance, because when you talk about that, most people say work life balance. But when you say life work balance, shouldn't you have more life than you do work? Well, the fact of the matter is, man, when you run your own business, it is all together. And it is hard sometimes to separate you from your work life and you from your personal life. I like to have a lot of fun. I like to go out there and have some fun, blow off some steam, enjoy my friends, go see some football games, go see some sporting events, actually get out there and do some sporting events myself, like playing some golf. But you know what? Sometimes the work life brings you back, and all you can do is work, 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 and you knock yourself down because you're trying to go up that ladder of success. So get that ladder of success on the right building. And so whatever your work-life balance needs to look like, you need to really assess that. The other thing I always think is funny is that people sometimes assume that's a 50-50 split. Brother, that ain't happening. That's not the way we do things in the world of running your own business. It's not a 50-50. But Joe has been able to make that move and get closer to it. Heck, he might even be better at it than I am. But I know right now that my work dominates my life, but my life doesn't get completely shut out, which is why I get a great chance to get on this business safari and talk to you guys about small business. And that leads me to the last thing before you leave me. Go out there, man, rate, review, follow me, man. Let's go get some more. I'd love to hear you guys give me some ideas and topics, because Alan is getting so jazzed up about having these conversations that he's starting to give me more and more ideas. And I'd like to hear from you guys on some of the ideas you got. So hit me up on Instagram. That's customerservice.freak. Or you can always email me, chris@thetrustedtoolbox.com. And of course, I got a number of websites out there you can find me on too. I'm on thetrustedtoolbox.com. I got thehomeserviceinstitute.com. I got Small Business Safari, safaripodcast.com. You can find me on the Small Business Safari and your podcast of choice. I would love to hear from you guys on some other topics and other areas you want us to focus in on, because I want to keep bringing that energy, keep bringing that fire, and help you get up that mountaintop of success. So go make it a great day, Adventure Team, and we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Small Business Safari. Don't forget to go out and rate, review, and follow me. And if you like this episode, go out and check out my other episodes, or check out my Instagram, Facebook, or LinkedIn for other great content. And remember, your positive attitude will help you achieve your higher altitude in the wild world of small business ownership. Until next time, make it a great day, Adventure Team.